Hello, everyone. Would you believe me? This is actually take two. My microphone completely like fell off. Like it fell. So I actually grabbed the microphone. So the microphone didn't hit the floor or anything, but the entire like arm, like the boom, actually fell. So yeah, take two. But yes, let me know if I should release a blooper because you can hear it in real time. But yes, so today, I know I said last time would be our final tier list, but it's actually today until we can get more characters or just more understanding of the characters that we already have, like Salazar and Foreign. Yes. So without further ado, let's get started on the tier list. Don't worry, I didn't make it too far and I didn't explain myself too well either. So, yes. Today, we're going to do a tier list with the factions as a whole. So we're going to start off with Graveborn. So I think if I put it in anything but S, I'll be remiss. Did I use that word correctly? But yes, I feel like Graveborns were fantastic. Like, before I wasn't really feeling them because they're green. And you guys know how I feel about the color green. I don't like it. Please. But I think really getting to know the Graveborns kind of had me not caring. So I started thinking they weren't good. Have you ever done that where you find something ugly or something, but then someone you like has it? So you're like, oh, never mind, it's cool. Has that ever happened to you guys? I know it happened to me. But yeah, that's kind of how I feel about Graveborns. I felt like their story was super phenomenal. I don't think I've ever had a faction or a story where I cried so much in AFK Journey. Like, if it was up to me, I would never cry on stream, like, period. I think it's kind of a little embarrassing. But Graveborns they really, they really had me feeling stuff, especially Carolina, Callan, and Ludovic, especially. Oh, Princess Yelena, I feel so bad, but she better not become a Graveborn. I'm just saying, like, right now, she better not be a Graveborn. I'll be devastated. But yeah, so Chains of Eternity did incredible in establishing those characters. So let's go into the Light Bearers next. So I feel like there are definitely really cool characters in here, but I can't really get over. I think out of all of the factions, Lightbearer have the most ugly outfits. And that's just mainly my personal opinion. Similar how I don't like the color green. I don't like a lot of things that the light bearers do. Like the really, what is it called? Like when everything is so constrictive. Like I can't imagine like actually moving around in the outfits that they wear. With like the exclusion of Vala in her black outfit. You know, because that's actually movable. And that one slays now that I'm thinking about it. Um, and I don't think they really serve too much of a practical use as well. So some people have really well designed outfits for them. For example, like Vala, her outfits, I can understand why she has both. You know, one is a sophisticated aristocrat lady, and the other one is like like I don't know, like what is the word, like a thief in the night type thing. I don't know. There's a phantom thief. Is that what I'm thinking about? Um, but largely, I feel like a lot of their fashions are kind of strange, and I don't even mind like the Little House on the Prairie pioneer kind of look. It's just like every character has that kind of look, and that kind of bothers me. And if they don't have that exactly like Little House on the Prairie type look, it's like armor. And I feel like there should be more of a balance with that. Like Lucius has good armor. I like Lucius. And then Rodrigo has good armor too. And they made those two armors look different. But everybody else kind of has like some sort of merge of like those two aesthetics. If you understand what I'm saying. Tamisha feels like a kind of watered down look of Lucius, if you see what I mean. Um, and I feel like they kind of got that dirty. There are some people though, like Vala looks good, Cassidy looks good, Lucius, Rodrigo. I know Rodrigo isn't a playable character, but just as an example. So I have to put light bearers in, in B, or I feel like C is already branching into I don't like them territory. So I think B is fine. I feel like we can. I actually don't like light bearers though. Their fashion anyway, but I like their personality, and I think they're good people usually. Um, except for like what's his face. Franz. Next we have light bearers. I mean, what? No, this is wilders. I like wilders, and I actually like their fashion more than the graveborns, actually, because of characters like Floribel. Like, we saw how we can make wilder look different, and same with Tassie as well. Like, oh my gosh, I still cannot get over how pretty that skin is. The $300 Tassie skin. I've never seen anybody have it, but it is very pretty. I wouldn't blame anybody if they had the money to afford it and could justify it, for sure. I love it. I'm gonna put them in S, but below Graveborns. And I'm very excited to see where they go. Next is Mauler. And I realized I actually like Maulers more than I thought. I think they have there's a lot of characters that have like a fun personality and a great but there's also a lot of characters with bad personality. Now that I'm thinking about it. So like characters like Lamont, very nice. I like him. Satrana, Antandra, but I don't like characters like Coco and what's his name? Orson. And I don't like their necessarily like how obsessed with being the strongest is. So I kind of have to put them below. I think I have to put them in B. Wait, do I? Is it A or B? Because I'm thinking we had characters that are so cool, so nice, Satrana and Antandra and even Greta. Does that weigh? Do the pros outweigh even Makola? I have to put them in A because when I think about it, there's so many good characters who I love, fashion wise, concept wise, everything. I feel like I have to put them in A overall. Yes, there's definitely a few bad bundles, and I don't necessarily like how they feel like they have to be the strongest and they abandon their young. But that's not all Maulers. I feel like that's generally like that one specific like region. But I could be wrong. And then next we have Celestial and Hypogean. What is it called? I'm excited about the prospect of Celestial, but we actually haven't seen anything yet. I like the idea of good entities, but I really can't rate them that high because we haven't seen any of them really. Well, we have seen Talene. Let's put them above Light Bearers. But I feel like we need more. Like, I don't even know who the twins are or what motivates them or anything. We did meet Dianelle. Yeah, there's too much unknown about them, though. And then Hypogean, I actually really like the Hypogeans. But not personality-wise. I like their personality, I just don't like them in the world that they're in. If that makes sense. Like, I like how they bring new stuff to the table. With just like crazy personalities. Like, even though we can all agree Burial is a bad dude, we can all agree, but he does bring a certain quality. You know what I mean? He has that energy, that attitude, and I like that. But again, I can't even put them above anybody else because they're actively ruining people's lives. Actively. The only person we can really say that isn't really bad is Ferestro, and we don't even know his story. I'm just assuming that because we didn't even hear him out, so I can't really be mad at him. We didn't hear him out. We just agreed with Dura. Actually, I can't even put them in C. I'm so sorry. They have to be in D, because even though I like them generally, like as a type, they're not the best. So yes, I'm gonna have to put everybody like this. I think this is fair. What do you guys think? I thought Mauler would be lower, to be honest. I thought it would be C. But when I did the Mauler tier list, I realized, Maulers actually have a lot of cool characters. So yes, that's where we are. And I'm actually planning a new series. I hope you guys like it. Let me put this window up again. And bring myself here. Put myself in the center. I'm actually manually doing that. I'm not sure if you guys know anything about how the overlays work in OBS, but I'm literally like just dragging myself on this screen, not a different scene or anything. But yes, I'm actually working on a new series soon, and it's gonna be a little bit of what I'm known for, fashion. And I'm actually very excited about it. I hope you all will hear me out when it comes to different looks and different styles. So, see you next time. Bye!